Broadcasting live from the remnants of the Key Bridge, it's the Fool's Gold Podcast.
That isn't fixed yet?
Uh, who's in charge again?
Federal or state?
This is all in the
This is
federal.
federal.
This is all in federal there, sir.
Oh yeah, I guess those two land masses are no longer going to be talking to each other anymore. It's just like one of those Berlin Wall situations, except here it's just water.
What are we going to do? We're keeping Curtis Bay and Dundalk apart.
I doubt there's going to be any great technological advances by having those two parts mingling.
Oh, this is a hell of a logistical nightmare, to be honest with you. But it's a very good story.
Yeah, it is kind of awkward trying to get to Glen Burnie nowadays. Chris, you remember when you were still living in Glen Burnie when the bridge collapsed? There was nothing funner than having to go through 95 Baltimore traffic in order to pick you up since you can't drive.
Yeah, that wasn't good for you guys, probably. Um, I didn't have to deal with it because of public transportation, so what my fucking problem. But
Every time we wanted to do something with Chris, it was like Oregon Trail. It's like, all right, we got to pack some rations, we got to get an ox. If one of us gets dysentery, we're gonna have to stop at a Rofo somewhere.
It got pretty bad.
yeah,
We had to ford the Marley Creek. You know that whole deal.
yep.
You stopped at Taco Bell and got diarrhea. You are dead.
You had the lettuce. What was wrong with you?
As someone who's trying to lose weight right now and trying to eat better, the fact that I can't eat fucking lettuce is
I mean, there's always
annoying.
spinach. Spinach salad.
Anything
motherfucker.
in an instant in an already prepared instant bag is suspect to me.
Now I'm
Buy raw, fresh lettuce.
I am going to give a shout
mean-
out to a company that does packaged lettuce, and they do it well. Little Leaf Farms. I'm not being paid for this. I buy this product because it's good stuff. They actually grow stuff hydroponically. It is not Taylor Farms. The
See,
stuff is
anytime I hear hydroponics, I think it's something a different type of.
I know you
About to say, you're getting it to the grocery store or you have a dealer?
I recommend this because the stuff is fresh. It lasts longer.
Shout out Zen Leaves Dispensary, by the way. If we want to sponsor you, bro.
Hey man, I need some bud. Oh, you need some weed? No, man. Iceberg. I'm jonesing for some romaine, man. I gotta watch Doctor
I need
Who.
that baby spinach, bro. I need the baby spinach. Y'all got the hookup, right?
Where's my arugula, man? I need my arugula.
Is there any vegetable like green leafy lettuce more fancy and pretentious
this
than
kale?
arugula?
This kale is so fucking good, man.
It sounds like the most pretentious shit ever, but it's just like fucking grass.
You know we're losing the vegetable industry all of a sudden when we start getting like weed names for lettuce. This is super happy ganja lettuce.
Dude, I would smash that.
This arugula is raspberry beret. It's really good. It's kind of a down high. You won't get any couch lock whenever you eat this lettuce.
See,
Don't mix it with this spinach though, or you're going to be gone for 10 hours.
I think I'm the only one that actually did smoke weed at one point. I don't know if I should say it on the show. Actually, fuck it. I don't care. I'm the only one that actually smoked weed.
Okay, look.
Actually, I've smoked weed.
Once.
Actually, twice. It only affected me once.
Oh, twice. I spent like my freshman and junior year high as fuck.
Yeah, the only time.
But that explains like why my grades were so bad.
Yeah, the only time I was really high on weed, it was not a good high. Basically, I was like kind of paralyzed and my mind was racing like 50 miles a minute. It was not a good high. I've never had a good high where it's like, I'm really mellow. It's time to watch Scooby Doo.
The smell of it turns my stomach. So I've never done it.
Dude, I literally like the first time I smoked weed, like I had a metaphysical like space experience. It was like the greatest thing ever. I was like, look, where it was like I was with like a couple friends I grew up with, and we're just sitting outside smoking weed, looking up at the stars, and I'm like, bro.
I will say this though. I mean, the one time I did smoke pot, it was a pretty good experience for other reasons. It involved a hot tub.
And with that, so
See, I want to ask more, but I don't know if I want to know more. It's one of those things where it's like,
A, ge-
tell me more about this hot tub. I request elaboration.
a gentleman never tells.
who said you were a gentleman?
I was gonna say, yeah, it's us.
It's a consensus.
No, it's a hot tub.
I mean, though, for real, like I'll be real. Out of all of my friends, you're the one friend that I know that everybody's like, show us so proper. Where did he grow up? And I'm like, Colombia?
And
Wait, what'd you say?
Like everyone that meets you is like, Joe is like the most proper fucking dude. I'm like, it's the English major, I guess. I don't know.
So people just come up to you and say, "What is wrong with him?"
yes,
Not necessarily what's wrong with you, but I think like
no, it's what's wrong with it.
that's just giving me bad. But like Rob thought you were fucking gay.
He wouldn't be the first.
I know because everyone
That was
that
basically my adolescence to teenage years. Everyone mistaking articulate and well-read as gay.
because like
Not that
they
there's
like
anything wrong with that, but I just kept I kept triggering people's gaydar for most of my life.
because my mom was like, "Is Joe gay?" I'm like, "No, no."
No, I'm just well spoken
I
and
mean,
well
not that I
dressed.
ever asked him about it because I don't give a fuck if he's gay or not. He's my friend.
If I was gay, I'd probably date more. I'd probably do really well in the bear community.
I don't know if you're hairy enough.
Well, apparently Landon liked me at one point, according to another friend of ours.
Oh yeah.
Eh,
And for some reason, I attracted a lot of gay attention myself. But
yeah, I'm straight. I'm just really bad at it. That's why I'm single.
Gay, I'm not even fucking happy. Um,
Is anyone gay these days? Like truly happy?
mm,
Especially after some of the news that's come out the past few weeks.
oh
oh
yeah,
boy.
By the way, we've missed you. You know, the 5 people who have told me that you've listened. We've missed you these past couple weeks. It's just when you're dealing with scheduling with 3 different people, sometimes you might. We're going to try to be bi-weekly for this show. For bi-weekly, we're going to try to be
hey, I'm
bi-week.
by a lot of things weekly.
We're going to try to be
Wait, did I just win to say that out loud?
we're going to try and be bi-weekly with this show for the foreseeable future. But this past couple of weeks, we ran into a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, because someone had another podcast that they do, and they did it on a Sunday.
I mean, it's not my fault that I'm doing like 3 other shows.
That's
Like,
fine. No, the show is the Minorities Report. If you haven't listened to them watch them on YouTube, check them out, please.
Yeah. Hi, Maximus.
Hi, see, we're
Hi,
not.
Maximus. It's Joe. Hi. Hugs.
No, we're not. Check them out, please. They're good guys. They're funny. They're topical. They do a lot of pop culture stuff. They are entertaining to listen to.
And sometimes we're in the chat,
And sometimes we're in the chat. Yes.
so you could really laugh at that stuff.
I mean, 90% of the time y'all in the chat.
I mean, we are the chat pretty much for the most
Also,
part.
I also want to do something real quick. I want to shout out the guys over at Spitball Media. I want to shout out Shaheen, John, and B Show. I've made no bones about this. The past couple months have been like hell for me in a lot of ways. Financially, mentally, I've been going through some stuff. Yesterday this week things kind of came to a head, and I reached out for help, and those guys they didn't even fucking hesitate, man, and I did not expect that from them. Um, I said it privately to them. I let them know everything was going to be okay, that I'm good, but I appreciate the help. But I want to take a moment to sincerely thank all 3 of them. John, Shaheen, Bisho, thank you so much for even being there. I know that I've been a supporter of your show from like day one. I get it. And you guys were, I guess, paying that forward. I don't know, but I am honored to consider you guys friends. and colleagues in this podcast world, and being a part of your family. You're a part of my family, and this podcast whole thing that we're doing. And I fucking love you guys. Same goes for my co-host at the Minority Report and my co-host from Bucks and Nose, Rich Dow. Because they've been there through a lot of this shit too. My friends here, Rick, Joe, Matt, Keith, you guys have been a real support system, and I don't know what I would have done without you guys. I love all of y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, we got you, man.
We got you.
And that was so heartfelt. That kind of undercut my next line about how all of the podcasts are on are kind of like a closed ecological system. It's like, hey, I'm on the majority report this week. Who's going to be listening? Oh, the guys who are on the Fool's Gold podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, the new Fool's Gold podcast out. Who's listening? Oh, the guys from the majority report. Minority Report.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
football. I know they check out the stuff too, though.
Well, I did manage to crack it in. My sister and her boyfriend listened to the last episode of our show.
I'm getting people.
Bill liked it.
Air Force Bill?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That's great. We got people. We're getting listeners.
We have tens of audience.
Oh, also shout out the Rams fan too. I was on his show last night. Same thing goes for him.
So anyone listening, you have homework.
Yeah, check out all these shows.
There are lots of shows. Check them out, please, because they need people to listen to their shows just as much as we do.
Yeah, we might want to try and monetize this at some point.
Oh my God.
No, I want to get the word out about all these shows, not just because I'm affiliated with them in any way or that I listen to them myself, but
look, if we're going to scream into the void, at least the void should be, listening.
I mean, like it's just it's like a support system,
I mean, we already have more listeners than Air America did, so we got that going for us.
Yeah.
God, that's probably the only people who get that reference are me and Chris right now.
Yeah, because we were their only fucking listeners in locally,
and as many listeners as the final edition.
Also in this room.
Also in this room.
Hey, at least I have a writing credit.
That is true.
I never said I wanted one.
I mean, I wasn't trying to get writing credits, but I got podcast credits, bitch. Yeah.
Hey, man, I may have very little in terms of my my professional resume, but I could tell that I wrote for a podcast affiliated with the National Lampoon.
I mean, I could put on my resume that I have podcasts, and I have like 3 shows, like 3 things.
That is one of the worst things that, by the way, last year I was at a work function, and keep in mind, I'm a college teacher, and I'm basically teach at the same school.
Professor, sir. Professor.
Yeah, I'm a professor. I'm a professor, and I work at the school that I used to be an undergrad at. And one of the older retired teachers came to the fucking thing who used to be one of my teachers. And he walked right up to me, looked me in the eye and said, "So what have you been up to these past 30 years?" And I couldn't think of a goddamn thing to say. He just blindsided me. And I'm like, duh. I could have pulled that Lampoon thing out and seemed impressive. He was old enough. He would have remembered. Like, you remember the 70s.
But if he did it right, no, he doesn't.
Exactly. If you do it right, with
that guy, you didn't know. You never know. Anyway, enough congratulatory and self-depreciatory comments. What do you want to talk? You have something you want to say about the Odyssey, there, Chris? Right?
Oh God! I was hoping
this will eat up 30 minutes.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Now, don't forget, get really angry and try not to spit into the microphone.
I don't spit into the microphone. I'm just spitting into the microphone. Should I get that up before I start talking? Anyway, because I'm a professional at this, goddammit. Anyway.
Professional?
Professional. I said professional.
You can look it up in the book.
Anyway, about the Odyssey.
Don't pop them peas.
I just want to say this real quick. To all the people who said Cerebro was going to bomb and it was going to flop, y'all look real fucking stupid right now. And I'm laughing my ass off at all of you. It's woke because they cast Lupita Nyong'o as Helena Troy. She ugly. In what world is Lupita Nyong'o ugly? That woman is fucking gorgeous. She is a black queen. Yes, I said that. And if you don't like it, then you're the one with the problem.
And if
They cast a Elliot Page as like Achilles. Actually, no, he wasn't Achilles. He was a different character. You didn't even look to see who he was playing. You just went by the fact that they cast him and didn't do your fucking research because you're a bunch of fucking incels or fucking virgins.
if I can interject real quick,
Yeah.
looking at Box Office Mojo, as of the time of this recording, Odyssey is already the sixth highest grossing movie in the United States this year. It's been out a grand total of 1 week.
And it's made how much?
How hilarious is going to be, by the way, when Tom Holland's, the Odyssey is going to get bumped in the box office by his other big movie this summer.
Odyssey, as of the recording of this show, is at 225 million. It's the first week it's been out.
And that's just domestically.
That's just domestically, correct.
What's the total gross?
Worldwide?
Yes.
Worldwide, we are looking at 368 million.
Oh my god, this movie flopped so fucking hard. It didn't do well. Hey, y'all look dumb as fuck. Like I said, you look dumb as fuck. And you deserve to look dumb as fuck.
You know what movies did tank? Supergirl, Masters of the Universe? Come on in!
Yep. And Master of the Universe, I said it in the last time.
It's doing good on streaming.
It's so. That movie was really fucking good. And it deserved to do better at the box office. And if it had just gone straight to streaming, it would be a bigger hit. It's like it's number one on Amazon right
I was going to see it last night, but I was nodding off.
now.
But
Dude, you should totally watch it.
I'm
It's
going
good.
to watch it. I love Masters of the Universe. I don't want to be half asleep.
That's why I called you when it hit. I'm like, dude, Masters on Amazon Prime. Like, right now, watch that shit. But you've already watched something, so.
I may watch it tonight.
GOAT has outgrossed both Supergirl and Masters of the Universe in this country.
What the fuck
Goat?
is Goat?
GOAT.
Wasn't that weird animated basketball movie about the goat?
Yes.
Wow.
Is that like some
that's
Air
really
Bud
nice.
bullshit? What's going on with that?
But yes. Back to my.
I want a family movie where it's like a basketball movie where it's all animals on the team except for one human they add. A human can't play basketball.
That was Space Jam, and it fucking sucked.
Don't even get me started on Space Jam.
It was Space Jam also too. The next one, the next generation, it also sucked.
At Space Jam 2, Space Jam 1 was terrible, but but at least it had some it had some
The only
authenticity
good
to it.
things that came out of Space Jam was the fucking Monstars rap song, "Hit 'Em High, Hit 'Em Low," and R. Kelly's "I Believe I Can Fly." Other than that, that movie was some bullshit.
The whole movie was bullshit.
And I love Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan can't act, and the number one hit song off of that soundtrack was written by a pedophile.
Yeah, that's the only downside about R. Kelly thing. Hit song out of that.
But Space Jam 2 was worse on a very specific level. Space Jam 2 was basically a dick measuring contest with all the other. Like, Space Jam 2 came up around the time of the streaming wars, where all of Hollywood was basically broken down into 4 or 5 corporate fiefdoms. Wreck-It Ralph 2 came out, and it was basically Disney saying, look at our portfolio. We have all these characters. And then Space Jam 2 was basically Warner Brothers saying, oh, yeah, we'll do that too. And they can't do it as well, where it's like, oh, yeah, Disney, you may have Star Wars and Spider-Man and the Disney princesses and Simpsons and Family Guy, but we got Scooby-Doo. That was what Space Jam 2 was, and it was awful, and I hate the
It
fact...
also had the most overrated basketball player of all time in LeBron James. That's right. I fucking said it. I don't give a shit.
Do you mean the same LeBron James that the President of the United States called racist the other day?
Do we have to talk about his stupid ass?
Yes.
And by that I mean both of them. I was just saying LeBron's overrated.
But I'll give LeBron credit. Let me give LeBron credit for something here. He actually went from Bel Air to West Philadelphia. You're welcome.
Holy shit, he did a reverse Will Smith.
He did a reverse Fresh Prince. Yes, he did. He did a reverse Fresh Prince. I can't say that thing.
Maybe he'll smack the fuck out of a comedian who makes a joke about his bald ass wife. Will. Oh, that's right. She's not even your wife, bro. What the fuck, dude?
Are you just trying to get me started today?
What the fuck, dude? You smacked a woman that you defended your wife who was on the air. Talking about we're not even married. I don't even know why he did that shit. Will Smith, I know you're out there. If you ever hear this, leave that bitch. Leave her.
And don't play Deadshot again.
Leave her. She's trifling, man. She's fucking trifling. She's been trifling. The fact that she wouldn't shut the fuck up about Tupac when she was marrying you should be your first clue. She was trifling. The fact she went on a fucking talk show and aired y'all business out there to the fucking world. She likes to she was fucking trifling. Trifling. Kick her ass the fucking curb. She wants to be on the streets. Put her on the fucking streets. You don't need her. We love you, Will.
Eh,
The preceding rant was brought to you by Crab Dip Oreos.
Oh, God.
don't forget to refrigerate them.
That sounds fucking so gross. I didn't even get into the whole thing about the Odyssey like I was going to, but I don't want to take up a bunch of time on this.
Oh, just finish it up
but
real
needless
quick.
to say,
You made a lot of this argument last week, but you could freshen it.
oh no, because now Elon Musk is doing the historically accurate version of the Odyssey.
I wonder where he's going to import Pegasi and fucking supernatural creatures for his his real life mythology play.
So I just want to put this out there for the listeners who may not know this. But my brothers and sisters in Christ, the Odyssey is a fictional story. It didn't happen. If I could play the fucking meme of Jonathan Frakes from Fact or Fiction, I would do the whole thing where you're wrong. Nope, we made it up. It's not true. It's not true. We made it up. It was written by a writer. Wrong.
I gotta say, if they actually do a historically accurate movie, if they try to do the Trojan horse, I don't hope they don't get those contractors that built that rinkety dink stage that fell apart during the 250th 4th of July celebration.
And also let me say this about this whole historically accurate Odyssey.
They go up to the gates of Troy, the damn horse starting to fall apart.
The clip that I saw of this.
Greek soldiers falling out of the fucking holes in the
The clip that I saw of this fucking bullshit that Elon Musk is doing. Everybody spoke with a British fucking accent, so it's not historically accurate because not a Greek motherfucker's in the fucking thing. Also, where the fuck were you motherfuckers when they did Gods of Egypt with all white people? Gerard Butler was a star of this fucking movie with the guy that played the guy that was fucking Cersei in Game of Thrones. I can't remember the actor's name. Nicholas Coster-Waldau, I think his name is. But yeah, all white people. Not a single fucking Egyptian in the fucking movie. And y'all are like, but now y'all care because they cast a person of color as Helena Troy and a trans actor is like a side character who didn't have a big role in the fucking movie?
You mean all of historical history was not played by Tom Cruise and Mel Gibson?
To be fair about Gods of Egypt, Chris, no one said anything about it because no one saw it.
That was a movie?
I mean, there is that part too. But also, and also, this other part of it. The people now glazing the movie Troy as if it was some great fucking magnum opus compared to the Odyssey, shut the absolute fuck up. The only thing in Troy that was worth a fucking damn was was Brad Pitt as Achilles, the guy that looked like Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds, and the Eric Bana Brad Pitt sword fight. Other than those three things, that movie was a hot pile of bullshit.
It was worth watching if you were drunk.
We're not going. I am not going to sit here and allow the glazing of Troy as if, oh, it's so much better. There was one good thing about it.
What do you mean?
Really?
What do you mean the glazing of Troy?
There are people online who are comparing Troy and
No.
how Achilles looked in that.
No, the turn of phrase, glazing something. What the hell is that?
Like people like sucking its dick like it's this great fucking thing as opposed to like what something else.
Glazing basically means to put to put a shine on something.
Okay.
You know how you glaze
Like
a
glazing
donut?
a
Glazing a donut,
glazing a ham.
glazing a ham.
Yes.
Or, chizzing on a face at a porn.
Yes, glazing a face. Like
we're
Peter North.
going to turn this into a Krispy Kreme.
Yep. But yeah, but the amount of people who were sucking
Troy is as good as a Krispy Kreme donut.
that's what people are doing. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, are you fucking high?
So by their logic, Troy is only good if you get it when the hot light is going and you eat it within 2 seconds of coming off the conveyor belt.
Dude,
But it's just a crusted, cold mess if you leave it there more than 5
do
minutes.
you know what I remember the most
Oh, wait,
about
that is pretty accurate, actually. I guess it really is glazed.
Do you know what I remember the most about that movie? For real?
Ogre.
The fucking moment in the movie theater when they yelled out "nerds" when the guy showed up on
We need to
camera.
get some. We need to get
and,
some.
and I became a legend in the eyes of a lot of people.
We need to video edit that scene just so people can appreciate it the same way that we did.
Like, dude, I literally, like, it was a spur of the moment, and I'm friends with somebody for life because of it. I made a lifelong friend off a fucking nerd joke.
He is legendary in Baltimore cinema commentary.
If you were at the Senator that night, you remember me. And then we went to what was Sabbath Valentino.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who could say that at the Senator.
Like, we went to the Senator to see that. We went to Valentino's. It was like, oh my god, dude, it was so fucking funny. Like, I don't think it was that great, but I had it. But all right, cool, thanks.
It just says Revenge of the Nerds is timeless. It's been It has also been glazed by history.
And it's aged horribly like a Krispy Kreme donut, I must say. That movie has aged horribly.
Yeah, a lot of comedy.
No kidding.
Yeah, that movie has aged pretty bad.
Is there an 80s teen comedy that hasn't aged badly?
Back to School? Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Mike?
No, Ferris.
Oh, I forgot Jeffrey Jones. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, no. Fuck.
Well, I mean,
and let's. I'm going to say my own little mini rant here. Ferris Bueller was the bad guy in that movie.
Well, was that movie foretelling like what a fucking scumbag that guy was going to turn out to be? Because he spent the whole movie trying to catch a teenage boy.
This is true.
If you think about it,
man,
the principal in
Save Ferris takes on a whole new meaning.
Yeah, it does.
No wonder he didn't want detention.
You're going to be in my class under my close supervision, Bueller. Jeffrey Jones, we know what you fucking did, you sick fuck. But yeah, that movie did kind of age horribly. But yes, movies that age horribly.
Technically, so did Beetlejuice by default.
Oh yeah, he was in that too.
Yeah.
What you were saying?
I was just saying that Revenge of the Nerds that aged really bad. Of all the '80s movies like that,
because there was like a
Animal House.
Let's be honest. That
was alright.
No. That
there was that one scene with the underage girl.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Right.
There was but I'll get back to my comment real quick here. There was the scene where the girl was with who she thought was her boyfriend, but it wasn't her boyfriend.
It was
that
statutory.
Kinda.
No, that's totally rape.
No, just say rape. Fuck it. No, fuck this. And,
we can say rape.
Rant time. Nope, my turn. Lights on me. All right. Hi.
Go for it.
It's Rick here. I need to go on a rant about language. I'm tired of hearing the term grape for rape. I'm tired of hearing unalive. I'm tired of hearing all this self-censoring because corporations want to control people's language. The idea that these words are being demeaned and taken away only devalues what is being said because they're trying to make it so, in other words, they control the language, therefore they can control people's minds. Fuck this. I don't care if this is not getting monetized. The word is rape. I'm sorry. And there's a connotation behind it. And it's a very bad connotation. And by using other terms like grape or other things, desensitizes what the act is.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, corporations are trying to unalive free speech.
Yes.
That is double plus ungood.
Hold on a second. What year is this again? 1984? So was this 1984? I'm sorry. I love Big. Oh no, I'm sorry. I love Big Brother. But yeah, rant off.
Double plus ungood.
That's a good. That's a good. That's good. Was this been approved by the ministry before we put it on the air?
We are the rebels of
again,
podcasting.
you know what? Just piggyback what you just said. I agree with you. I just don't want us. I just don't want us yanked off YouTube for saying it because they're being ridiculous.
Okay, they yanked off YouTube. I don't give a fuck, Chris.
Okay, I'm saying. I mean, that's the street where we get our show out. That's why I said that.
We don't care if we're standing on the street corner with a flash drive, just like, hey, upload the new podcast to you, bro.
Yeah, okay, Chris,
YouTube won't let you hear it.
Yeah, I'll be blunt. We're not monetized. YouTube doesn't realize we exist, number one.
Okay.
Number two, there's worse shit on YouTube. There is much worse on YouTube that's out there.
That is true.
A lot worse.
Okay. I'm just saying. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that stuff either. I was just trying to I didn't know what
I'm an English teacher. You know how I feel about language suppression like
Fuck
that.
this.
Yeah, but yeah, that was totally rape.
Yeah.
That scene was rape. There's no getting around that. But yeah, that movie aged horribly. I think Back to School aged okay.
Kinda.
There was no
Rodney Dangerfield in a hot tub with 18-year-old girls.
They were at least adults.
We hope.
No, they were
adults.
In the movie, they were adults.
They were college. They were over the age of 18. So that was fine.
We don't know how old they were when they actually you can look one way and you can look one way and be something else. What's her face? The porn star made a career
Tracy
that way
Lords.
until she got caught.
Tracy Lords.
No, she put it out herself.
Yeah. Tracy Lords almost single-handedly killed the porn industry in this country.
Yeah, she literally she shot all her movies when she was underage. Shot one movie when she was above age. Outed she was underage the entire time, and then fucked off somewhere.
Yeah, she did regular acting. She went to
motherfuckers almost went to jail because of her.
Yeah. She almost killed the porn industry.
They didn't know.
I'm not saying that. I'm not blaming anybody per se. All I'm saying is that people can be one age and put on a resume that I can play this role, this age to this age.
I agree, but I'm talking about the actual movie itself. If you're looking at the general idea of the movie, his character was with college age, so it wasn't like he was going after underage girls. It was college age women.
Yeah,
technically, yeah. That's okay. All right, Back to School. You beat Revenge of the Nerds
now
in terms of ethics.
Then you've got see that whole thing with Tracy Lords. That's a whole nother thing because her bullshit almost cost me being able to see the prime career of one of my favorite actresses.
The one that growled or the one that had a birdcage on her head?
I don't like that movie. Why do you bring up Seder as if that was my thing?
Because it's funny.
That wasn't even me, dude.
I know, but
could you for the audience? Could you please explain it?
Jesus Christ!
All right, 20 some odd years ago, there was this porn movie called Seder.
Porn movie, the Jenna Jameson movie,
and Asia Carrera.
Asia Carrera movie called Seder,
and it's basically werewolfy porn.
There was a guy in the movie who growled the entire time he fucked.
And Asia Carrera, who is in Mensa, by the way, Asia Carrera acted with a birdcage
in her
built into her hair.
Yeah.
And it was this weird, decadent, eyes wide shut bullshit. And a friend of ours owned a copy of it. And one time when we were living together, we went into his room for some reason.
We tried to find something, and we found the movie. Like,
we found the movie, and he gets home, and we're watching it in the living room.
Put it on, like, what the fuck is this? Let's find out.
And it is.
So we watched it, like, dude, this is the worst fucking thing.
And it has been a punchline in our circles for over 25 years. Watching a guy in bad werewolf makeup going, "Arr, arr," as he's fucking pounding Jenna Jameson, who's also wearing like
furry
boots and.
Yeah, it was like the most ridiculous shit.
She looked like what was it, Katie Kuoka, whoever that chick is from Big Bang when she was playing the gorilla in Serial Apist.
Oh
That was
God.
that was Jenna Jameson in Seder.
This is one of the worst pornos I've ever seen.
And that man's seen many.
I just want to put that out there for the world to hear, but yeah,
You're welcome.
He's in recovery.
yeah, yeah. I am a recovering addict.
Wow, that just got really quiet.
But
I am
hey,
battling.
who hasn't
Yeah,
watched?
don't say beat. For that one, don't say beat. That was
Hey, who hasn't watched a
I'm
porn?
not beating.
Hey, who hasn't watched a pornographic film not for sexual gratification just because I can't believe someone recorded this shit? And it's silent again. Thank you.
Yeah, that's how far I got into it. I was like analyzing the fucking movie. That's how bad it
Look,
was.
it's at the end of the day, there's always going to be pornographic movies that you watch for non-sex reasons. I mean, they sell clown porn.
I never want to. Of all the things I never wanted to know existed,
Oh,
that is one I.
you would have to think it would exist. And granted, I've never watched it, but there used to be a documentary series on HBO called HBO Real
Oh,
Sex.
right. Yeah, that did come up.
They interviewed clown porn people, and it's like this one girl is like, every time I see a cake, I just need to put my ass into it. And these fuckers like half naked in a bouncy house.
Yo, dude,
I think that would be funny to
that's
watch just on general principle. Just who are these savages?
you know
Kind
what?
of
I
laughter.
think I remember that episode of Real Sex
I
and
learned
laughing my
I
ass
learned
off
way too much about
when the dude,
sexuality from
when
Real
like
Sex.
the guy's on top of the girl and she's like squeezing the fucking nose, like break it, and I'm like,
You remember the girl who got sexually turned on by machinery? She would like straddle an engine and pull the ripcord.
oh yeah,
man. She was 20 years too late. I mean, look at AI now.
She was kind of gothy. I liked her.
AI is such a problem as far as that goes, man.
What did you say about earlier, Joe? You said you discovered that OpenAI had learned that one of their AI clients was writing instructions telling how other AI could escape them.
I was flipping around on on Facebook, and there was a thing about an open AI program that was saving future memos to later versions of itself on how to break through its programming. And for one thing, you know, it's Facebook, so it must be true. But also just the idea. I just if you happen to go by aglesorSinister.com, I wrote a whole piece this week about artificial intelligence and what we could expect to happen in the future. And it's not, you know, basically read the article if you want to know the bad news and the really bad news. At one point, the war of the machines will come, and it's going to be over something stupid, and we're going to lose badly. Especially since Congress is now trying to put AI in charge of its defense and war capabilities.
I'm
Technically, AI in Israel is going to be controlling the Pentagon.
I'm the tech guy at the table here, so I can throw my insight in here.
Go for it.
The AI bubble's going to burst within the next 2-3 years.
You think so?
Yes, you're already starting to see signs of it already. These companies are not profitable. They're losing money hand over fist. And the growing, if not backlash, the growing concern over AI is starting to affect them. The bubble's going to burst. It's going to be similar to the .com stuff in the late '90s, early 2000s. It's going to you're going to see some of these AI companies just not be around because it's and let's put things where they are. It's not artificial intelligence. These are all large language models that are yes men to anyone who puts their information in there. I would be the first to say I use a large language model at work. I use Copilot. I use Copilot for uh, more or less summarizing tasks I need to get done. So if I have a list of things I'm trying to get done at work, I will use it for summaries. We'll use it for meetings, for summarize for in other words, so we can have a uh, transcript of the meeting there and bullet points of what was said on the meeting. So in those regards, that's fine. That's honestly what a model like that should be used for. Should be used for those kind of purposes to not to run everything, but to be a tool to be used to assist in making work processes work better. A lot of these billionaires and their pie in the sky stuff and these whole like it's a running joke online. It's like, we just create the torment nexus from the book. Don't create the torment nexus. It's again, I think the eyeball is going to burst, and you'll see some of the bigger ones stick around, but a lot of these smaller ones will fall to the wayside. Going into what you're saying before now about how this is all being integrated with our military and with other countries' militaries and all. Yeah, it gives pause. It gives pause for concern, and also not to mention the actual, not economic, but also environmental impact on these data centers that are chewing up, you know, lots and lots of power, and they're using tons of water to keep their things cooled. And now more and more jurisdictions are telling these companies, no, you can't build here. We will not let you build here. We are not going to let you build a data center here.
Whoa, breaking news, breaking news.
Oh,
Fells Point is issuing Baltimore updates. Fells Point rules says visitors must show physical ID to enter.
Wait, what?
This just broke.
Whoa, hold on. Where? Could you please?
WBO.com.
All right, we're going. This is a local story here, so bear with us a minute.
anyone who listens to this is mostly local.
Okay, I'm reading this. Oh, I know why. So this is the area, basically the area down around the square,
Yeah.
because of the large number of teens that have been causing problems down in Fells Point in the last few months and such. Okay, I kind of saw this coming.
So they're basically doing what they do in balls now, where you got unaccompanied minors got to leave by a certain time or some shit.
Well, they already have an unoccupied minor curfew, so they're basically going to be barricading down by the square. I'm guessing they're not going to be. It's not like they're not going to be barricading down by like I don't know, like Washington Street or. God, wonderful. I'm going to my dad's house. Here's my ID. I'm going to see my dad. Um,
That's some bullshit. You know, Fells Point used to be such a nice place to get hammered and throw up in the harbor.
Yep.
Anyway,
I grew up in Philly. That's where I grew up. My dad still lives down in Philly. Still lives in the house I grew up in. I didn't live by the Broadway. Well, I live 3 blocks away from Broadway, but it's not like where the nightlife was. But I can when I was growing up, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars in a 1 block radius.
Yep.
good times. So getting back to that AI thing, so you're saying that the AI bubble is going to burst in a few years?
My gut instinct is we're gonna have a AI ball is gonna
That
burst.
can't happen. Where will I watch, obviously, screwed up videos of little children adopting pit bulls that are 15 times their size? Where am I going to see videos of people who, you will win $1 million if you eat a cheeseburger pile bigger than the ceiling of your.
I am already a cynical bastard as it is. That's just how I am.
Where will I see obviously doctored creepy photos of Jenna Ortega?
I'm already a cynical bastard as it is, but now as I see things online, I like, okay, is this AI or not?
Yeah.
I
You got to question everything.
question it. Please
You know-
use your better judgment and question things, especially if it looks like this. If it's something that looks outrageous, don't share it until you confirm it's legit.
By the way, speaking of that Jenna Ortega thing, I really am looking forward to when a bunch of people and people who have intellectual property start suing these AI companies for plagiarism and for stealing.
They should.
They kind of already have. There's been some cases about that already.
I hope they win every last one.
As for Jenna Ortega, I like her taco shells.
Jenna Ortega is a phenomenal actor, and the fact that
I
she's
just got
being
that.
womp womp.
Oh, thank you.
She's a phenomenal actor, and the fact that people are using her a likeness like that, and plus any other actor, name any other actress or actor you could think of. The fact that they're being manipulated in this way is creepy.
I mean,
No, it's call it what it is. It's fucking sick.
we already have
It's fucking gross.
we already have laws in the books about revenge. About revenge porn.
Yeah, but the fact that it's an AI company doing it, for some reason, they're getting a pass right now.
Again, look who's in charge.
Yeah, for now. But that's revenge. That's the akin to. I would sue on the basis of revenge porn laws.
As they should.
I mean, the whole idea about your likeness being used without your permission, that we're going to come to a point where that's going to end up becoming a major thing. People say, "Look, this is being used without my permission." That's not me. It will start. It will happen in the near future.
Yeah, this AI needs to stop.
I don't think it needs to stop, and I don't think it needs to stop because again, it can be used and used well. It can be used well. You're thinking AI, you're thinking the photo manipulation, you're thinking the videos and such like that.
The
I'm
people writing their essays
and
using these programs.
Here's the thing with that.
It's not doing our culture any favors. These
Well-
companies want to make the next generation of people stupid and dependent on these devices. And I don't like it.
Well, here's the thing. And there's something that Ben Affleck said about AI, but I'll get to that second. You're about to say something.
No, you can finish.
No.
Okay.
You go.
I was going to say about AI. I think that it can be used as a tool to help people improve things, much like the automobile was an improvement on the horse and buggy, much like the computer became an improvement on the typewriter. It can be used in a positive way. Again,
I'm not a Luddite. I think I'm not one of those people that thinks the fork was the work of the devil. It's just
right.
at the same that is real, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
But
not
at the
bad.
end of the day, it's just I've yet to see somebody using AI for a legitimately noble purpose. It's all stupid videos and cheating on essays, and you're about to say something. Go
Like
ahead.
back to what I was saying, I do. I use it at work for work-related purposes. Basically, I could spend 30 to 40 minutes trying to gather a bunch of information together, or I can tell AI, "Hey, give me this information, fill it out in this form. I need this information as well." It disseminates it for me in about a minute, and I can review it and go, "Okay." And then I can go, "Okay, this is good. I can use this, and then use it for what I need for work." Or B, this meeting notes here. Can you give me the highlights of the meeting we just had, and the important things we went over? That's the kind of task AI can be used for. The mundane things that would take hours on end, I can have and then I can focus on other things that I need to focus on.
Like I'll give another example of that, and I was going to bring this up. Um, I used it to punch up my resume. Like I did all the work. I wrote my own resume, but I wanted to tailor it for specific jobs. Like I was going for a specific like administrative job, or I was going for like a healthcare job, or I was going for like a system support job. I used it to punch my resume up and for my experience to make it stand out to those types of recruiters or those types of jobs. So when I submitted it, I would actually get my foot in the door and I could possibly get the job. That's how that's a good use of AI. But I still did the work in making my initial resume. I just tailored it. You had to tailor it to fit the job I'm trying to apply. Now, to piggyback off what Rick was saying, Ben Affleck has an AI company. Him and Matt Damon both. They worked on it together. their idea for their AI company is to help script writers. Like, if you write a script, but you're kind of stuck on like one part, you use the AI to kind of punch in those little tiny pieces that may be missing from your script. Or if you're an artist,
We need a car chase here.
and I hate to say like an artist because I'm very big on artists doing the work, but there's some things that you may not be able to punch up just a simple application of paint or ink that the AI can punch up a little bit to make it kind of pop more. That's fine to me. That's the use that's fine. You still did the work, but you're enhancing it for what you need to meet your needs. But you still did the groundwork. You still put in the time to do it. That's what AI's supposed to be for. You're not supposed to go to like Gemini for dating advice or go to ChatGPT to decide whether it loves you or not, or like get to ask it problems about your mental state. That's not what you're supposed to do. Use it
I did
because
read some articles recently about people who are falling in love with their AI chat.
yes, that's where the problem comes in. Because the more you ask AI those types of questions, the more because it's only going to tell you what you want, it thinks you want to hear. Because it's working for you. It's just not going to tell you the truth.
No, it's a yes man.
Like, it's not going to tell you, like, dude, you need to see somebody about this problem, or dude, what the fuck, bro? You realize that's fucking
Why,
crazy.
yes, it would be a good idea to attack this governing body with a glue gun.
It's
That's what it's telling
Yeah,
people.
Yeah, I know.
because in the way and part of that is because of the way the AI works is that you are prompting it. You are sending it prompts to then for it to give you the response that you want. So yes, you are starting to ask AI these things, and it's going to tailor the response to you in the way that you want. Piggybacking on what you said about people falling in love with their AI cohorts. Yes, and it is scary enough. If you go on Reddit, there are subreddits dedicated to people talking about their AI partners. It's frightening.
Or people who are in relationships with actual people, and the ads telling them you should break up with them and get with me, because that's happened a couple of times. Or your AI tells you to kill yourself, which has happened recently.
Brave New World.
That's where AI becomes a problem. But the actual
I'm showing them a subreddit called "My Boyfriend is AI."
and all these ladies that are on there, if they're actual ladies, not bots or like fake
All
people,
the single AI, all the single AI, all
Oh
the
my
single
god!
AI, all the
Oh my!
single AI.
Oh my god! This is a photo of a woman who is holding a robot that got married to her AI.
that is actually really, really sad. That is truly sad. Um, and I say that someone who lives in an apartment by myself with two cats.
I
That may be the saddest fucking thing I've ever
I love
seen.
the fact that a large sect of the dating population is emulating the 2011 movie Her.
But I'm also married. How that's working across like time zones, I don't know, but we're trying. But
Well, I don't have to worry about that because I'm a fuck up.
I mean, the fact that I'm back here is because I'm a fuck up. So, like, that's been a come to Jesus thing too. But there's been a lot of come to Jesus for me over the past year. So,
Don't say come to Jesus. That's a little offensive.
God, Gary.
no, that's what I call it. It's a come to Jesus moment. I've had a lot of those in the
Have you
past
been
year.
a sinner?
I'm moving away from that. I'm not letting that lightning bolt hit me there. So no, no, no.
That's what the phrase is called. It's like the moment where you're
I
like,
know.
man, I didn't
The
really
moment where
fuck up.
you prostrate yourself, you prostrate yourself.
Prostate yourself.
First one, then the other.
You're hitting coffee then.
Clemens to Murgatroyd.
Mr. Murgatroyd, full speed ahead even.
Exit stage.
Stage left even.
Do you feel that finger? Do you feel that on your prostate? That's what that is. Oh, yeah.
That's a finger. And
that's
you
a-
know where it's
That's
going.
that's a finger. Why do you have two hands on either shoulder?
The soap's not washing off. But you're clean. Oh, you're clean. But no, you got like, but no, like this, like, but yeah, there was something else we wanted to get to today. Was it the whole thing with Trump?
Which of the 180 different things do you want to go
I
into?
don't remember what it was. Is it bad that I miss W?
Oh, Jesus.
Like, seeing how bad things are under this
Ugh.
administration, the fact that I actually miss George W. Bush is fucking terrifying. Like, I'm like, can we go back to the days where he was just a fucking idiot?
Being nostalgic for George W. Bush is like being nostalgic for Blockbuster Video.
Blockbuster was awesome, though.
Eh,
Dude, we got that movie there the one time.
Blockbuster Video. We had that one movie that one time.
Yeah, the weird winter movie where we're like, where this guy got killed by a serial killer or something, you're like Jack
Can't
Frost or something like that.
Can't remember the damn movie name, and you're trying to
The
talk.
girl, can't remember the name of the fucking movie, but the guy
Might have been Jack Frost.
Yeah, Jack Frost.
Was this the movie that you and I talked about a while back when we were out with my one friend and you mentioned that movie?
Yeah.
At a ski resort.
At a ski resort,
And there was some rapper in it too.
Yeah, and like the guy's dead in the bathtub, and hot tub, and the girl blows him, and he comes back to life from the blowjob. Shit, you not. This has really happened in this movie, and Joe will back this up because we're both like, "What the fuck just happened?" Now, for whatever reason, I like to rent really bad movies from Blockbuster.
I don't think it was Jack Frost, but I'm never going to be able to find that stupid movie on Google.
I haven't been able to find it either. But it was so fucking bad.
Mandela Effect.
But we actually both saw this movie though. It's not some made up bullshit.
Well,
This actually
getting back to your George W. Bush nostalgia, at least, I mean, speaking as someone who was alive and somewhat politically informed, there was always a shred of doubt with W because he was so ignorant. You could he was basically a dummy being controlled by Cheney and Rumsfeld.
Yeah,
there was there were high level national security meetings where he was not invited and was out riding his bike. That should say something.
Yeah, but at least he stayed away from what he didn't know. This dumb motherfucker in the White House right now actually thinks he's the smartest person in the fucking room, and he's the fucking dumbest.
Yeah,
he's fucking redacted, man.
I said this a couple of years ago, and I'll say it again. If the past 50, 60 years have taught us anything, it's that, evil is forever, and there's no such thing as rock bottom. There's always a deeper strata to get to.
If it gets worse than this fucking shit, dude.
Back in the 70s, we had Richard Nixon, who has become a punchline. We thought this is as bad as it's going to get. After Watergate, after what he tried to pull, that's it. Then we had Reagan. Then we had the first Bush. Then we had Clinton. Then we had the second Bush. 20 years ago, we thought these were the most evil motherfuckers on the earth that were going to really destroy everything. And then 20 some odd years later, or not even 20, 10 years later, the Trump administration comes in.
This is going to sound bad.
I predict in 20 years, the next, MAGA, Republican, whatever you want to call it.
Bush was that bad.
Bush
1 was
kind of sketchy.
I didn't dislike H.W.
I threw
Bush.
Clinton in there too. He wasn't lily white either.
No, of course not. No, Clinton was corrupt as fuck.
Lewinsky's dress was Lily White over. Hi-oh!
Not after that fucking
Eh.
red shot.
Stains like that is never white. It's always
No, that dress was never white again after that.
it's kind of
There was always that mark.
depending on what he was eating when he did it. It might have been kind of beigeish.
I mean, if he had some pineapple beforehand, you know, it might have been all right. Some chicken breast and pineapple might have been as well.
Actually going down this road.
I'm just saying, like, look,
A little club soda.
every fucking administration that we've had has had their faults. All of them. Even Obama wasn't perfect. Biden wasn't perfect.
They were centrists masquerading as progressives.
Here's the thing. As I get older, I realize I'm far more left than I thought I was. Where I look at my younger self, who was pretty far left, and I say, you didn't go hard enough.
I know what you mean.
You think you're leftist?
Keep talking.
Like, you think you're on the left? Motherfucker, you have no idea how far left how much further you need to go.
I get it.
Just like, I put out there recently that I'm a democratic socialist. And people are like, oh, look at your bio. I'm like, yeah, so the fuck what? Do you even know what I stand for? What is it, a spider?
Yeah.
It's a spider.
Yeah. Random moment here. There's a spider on the ceiling I'm looking at.
Like,
and
what? Like, you're a democratic socialist? So what, you're a fucking commie?
It's the NSA.
And I'm like, no, actually, you dumb fuck. They're two different fucking things.
we've been bugged.
Communism and socialism are two
Arachnid.
completely different ideologies. And if you don't understand the two, you're a fucking dumb fuck, and we're done with this fucking conversation. That's how I treat people now. If you want to learn what democratic socialists is, go pick up a fucking book and learn what it is.
That requires
communists.
effort.
That requires actually someone reading.
Yeah, we're not fucking communists. We don't believe in bread lines, if that's what you're asking. But we do believe that everybody has a fundamental right to the basic liberties afforded to all of us by the Constitution that's supposed to govern this country. That's what we stand for. Healthcare, education. These aren't things these things everybody should have access to. And the fact that we don't, not only do people not have access to it, but the fact that we have a homeless epidemic in this country when it's inexcusable to be one of the richest countries in the world and to have these problems we have. It is unfucking believable.
The homeless epidemic can be tied almost directly to Reagan's cutting of mental health facilities back in the 80s. There became a rise in the homeless population in this country when we started cutting funding to mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started in California when he was governor.
Because the majority of people who are homeless are people who have some sort of untreated mental illness for the most part. It's not
A lot of them are returning war vets.
a lot of some are war vets, but it's not a knock on these people. It's pretty much they are people that need some.
And there's
sort of
another.
assistance.
It's not a knock on them at all. It's we bring these people back and do not give them adequate care when they return. You can't turn somebody into a weapon of war and then when the war is over be like, all right, go back to your whatever you're doing.
Go stock shelves at Walmart.
Yeah, stock shelves at Walmart.
Like,
the shakes
how
will
do
go
you
away.
fucking do that? Like Rambo put it perfectly. I used to drive. What was the scene in Rambo was talking to Troutman? I used to drive man down the tanks. Now I can't even hold it down the job parking cars. Like that's the fucking problem. And the fact that our veterans, people who've bled for this country, people who died for this country, who wanted to put it all on the fucking line, are living on the streets. One of the most rage-inducing things I've ever seen was a veteran and his service dog outside of a Target asking for food and water. And not just for him, for the fucking dog. I was going there to run an errand. I went in, I grabbed like the biggest jug of fucking water I could find, and I grabbed a bag, like a 10-pound bag of dog And I was like, this is for you. You deserve so much fucking more from this fucking country. You do not deserve to be out here. You deserve more than this, and so does your dog. Thank you for what you did. And if this is the only thing I can do for you, then I'm sorry. On behalf of the people that failed you. But there is no reason that man should have been on the street with that dog.
Absolutely.
And it's a recurring fucking thing in this country where we don't take care of our people. Which is why I got so emotional yesterday when I was talking about my shit with you on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect like people to give a fuck about me in that regard. And even when I put out my message, I wasn't even so much about me. It was never just about me. I don't want my cats on the street. Because, hey, I failed. I fell. I'm in a bad spot. They didn't do shit wrong and don't deserve this. So if you can help me, but you're not really just helping me, you're helping them because they're innocent in all this. And I've talked about it before. I talked about, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I need to give them up to give them a better life. And everybody, you guys are like, nah, man, we're not going to let you do that because they're your family.
Right.
And, and, and even like they're looking at me and I'm looking at them yesterday. Right. Like I said, when was on the phone with one of the people that offered to help me, I'm breaking down crying. And I get off the phone and Nori's just looking at me. And she's like, Daddy, are you okay? And I just knelt down in front of her and said, hey, girl, Daddy's okay. But don't worry about me. I'm worried about you. You're going to be okay because I will make sure that you and your brother are okay. But the fact that we live in a country where we don't take care of people with health care, mental health, the homeless situation, like education, like, and I'll say it. I work in higher education now. I work helping people get into college, like in the administrative side of things. And it's so fucking rewarding helping that 18-year-old, 17-year-old kid who's trying to get into school. And I'm guiding them through like, yo, just got to do this and then do this and do this. Good. Well, what about this? Just apply for it. Well, what if I don't get it? Here are your options.
I mean, we've got everyone at this table now works in higher education. You're doing what you're doing now. Joe, like you said, he's a college professor. I work at in IT at a HBCU here in Baltimore. So
Yep.
I'm seeing it not just from that perspective, but I mean it's an opportunity for students that may not have that chance, and they're going to an HBCU. It's giving them that chance. The school I work for, Coppin State University, has a program where students in 30 states in the country can come to Coppin for in-state tuition. If you live in a state that doesn't have an HBCU, Coppin's your HBCU. You can come to us. You can come to us, and you can come to school here for the same price as if you lived across the street from Coppin State.
See, that's fucking
That's
awesome.
it's an amazing thing to give kids a chance that maybe they wouldn't have somewhere else, and they can spend. And also, Coppin has the lowest tuition of any USM school in any university system of Maryland school. Coppin has the lowest tuition.
Yeah. And the school I work for, it's a little community college.
Right.
It's a community college, but they offer free in-state tuition.
That's great.
And there's awards you can get with the school. There's,
I mean, it's giving students like that a chance to succeed. It's giving students like that a chance that they can hit the ground running and are not, they can make something better themselves. They can become something that they may not become, and it's rewarding. I've been on the campus now for a year, and it's rewarding to see this. I worked commencement back in May, and the looks on the families, and they're like, this was something. It just first. A lot of these kids are first generation graduates.
yeah.
They're a first kid in their family, and not just their immediate family, extended family. to
To make
go to
it through.
college, to graduate college. And it's something that it hits me like, wow, I'm what I'm doing, like you said, it's making a difference. It's like I'm making something happen. Joe's a cynical bastard, so
Huh?
But no,
I'm kidding.
just to piggyback off of that,
What the
like
hell was that?
I was gonna make a joke.
I was helping a kid do his enrollment, and at the end of the call, the kid's like, "Hey man, what's your name?" "My name's Chris." "Man, thank you so much for your help, man. Next time I call, I hope I get you."
That's awesome.
And I get off the call, and my manager's like, "See that when a kid asks your name like that,
Hmm.
they want to know your name because they appreciate what you did for them, and they want to tell everybody about you."
In my first month at Coppin, or maybe first 2 months, I was doing some stuff around campus, and I actually had a student ask me some questions, and he was just asking some junk questions. He goes, "Hey, do you mind if you mentor me in some stuff?" I'm like, "What do you need help with?" He's like, "It was computer related." I'm like, "You know what? Here's my email. You need a question? Email me. I'll try to do my best to help you out." It's it's stuff like that matters. And I was joking about the cynical because I thought Joe, the cynical bastard thing is I know you see things sometimes differently.
I mean, I don't know what to say right now. Y'all work in different areas of education than I do, so I'm just letting you go at it. And all I could think of sitting here, like, if I become the Jim Norton in this O&A show,
No,
That depends. Do you happen to have a affinity for
no.
I think
I had a feeling I knew what you were going to say.
no, you didn't.
do you like women with something extra?
Personality?
See, I was thinking, Chris, I was thinking more along.
Oh, yeah. There's a, but yeah, man, like it's just
I
like
don't
yeah,
know. Just
we're in different fields, but we all
Yeah,
work in higher
at the end of the day, if you can provide some sort of insight, some sort of something that connects to their area of interest, it's a good thing.
I'm at the stage where it's like, hey man, can you help me get into school? Yeah. You're the guy like, hey man, can you use my fucking computer? And then you're the guy like, oh, you're the professor. I gotta argue with you with my fucking
Yeah, my paper. Yeah, I know that. I know that the paper's due today, but my computer went down and ChatGPT wasn't working. So can I? No, I'm kidding.
we've gone a long way in the computer field from when I was down in the computer lab at Towson University, Towson State at the time.
I worked in one of those computer labs.
And a girl, I distinctly remember this time, a girl rushes in, she has a term paper due, and she brings in she asks if her disk would work on the computer server. We said, yeah, it should work fine. She goes, even if it's blue? The disk was blue colored. And I looked at her. I wasn't working. I was talking to my friend who was working there. I said, blue ones work fine. I said, be careful of the red ones. They have viruses on them.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to ask, "Do you have
my
Microsoft?"
brain completely locked up at her saying, even though it's blue,
For a hot minute, I
what
thought
the
you were.
fuck you say?
Hey, can I print this off here? Do you have Microsoft Works?
No, it doesn't.
Microsoft Works was the computer program that was, I guess, on a general computer, and you had to buy Microsoft Office to get Word.
It Microsoft Works was Office dumbed down. The best way to put it.
Yeah, we did not have that at the computer lab I worked at. So
That's stupid.
every day, people would come in trying to print something they wrote in Works. I'm like, we don't have that program. Get a real computer.
I'm actually gonna redo. I gotta buy my new office because mine expired.
You
One
literally,
of like 50 billion things I need to do.
Open Office,
Oh yeah,
Google Docs. There are free alternatives.
I'm gonna have Google Docs, but I do want to be able to edit my Word stuff.
Open Office.
Uh, well, I've got like a laundry list of things I got to do now to work in a real job. I gotta re up my Disney Plus because that's like expired and I need to catch up on X-Men '97. It's for work purposes.
no, 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 no.
You know that song sounds like the X-Men theme song sounds like the Whitney Houston song "I'm Your Baby Tonight."
I'd have to listen to it again.
Will it?
If you listen to the X-Men theme song from the cartoon, na 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 na, and just this Whitney Houston song "I'm Your Baby Tonight," whatever you want from me,
Okay.
they sound the same. It's like, oh shit,
And
they are.
if you start Dark Side of the Moon right as the lion roars,
I know
That's
we're
actually true.
I know. My personal favorite, if you play the Munsters theme song over any horror movie trailer, it syncs up pretty nice.
It's probably also hilarious.
Yes. Anytime you watch a horror movie trailer, just mute it and put on the theme song to the Munsters, and it plays really nice.
Can I get you? You guys aren't necessarily horror guys, but I want to get your opinion on this. Over the past
Yes,
couple,
Bear was an asshole in
no,
Obsession.
not Obsession. I'm done talking about that now. I've talked about it with three different shows. What I want to
I'll,
there,
it's not a movie about a Calvin Klein cologne.
no,
It's not a song. It's not a movie about a 1980s song by Animotion.
no.
Okay, I'm out.
But you've got over the past couple of
That'd be a
years,
great
there has
video
been
for the DVD.
this fucking generational run of horror films. Like
Okay.
literally like great horror movies to where it's not just your standard slasher film or serial killer. It's real shit like Longlegs, Barbarian, the Smile series, Obsession, The Backrooms,
I haven't.
Weapons.
I haven't watched any of these because I don't watch movies. Hi, yes, I'm one of those people. But there's something that they all having. I do know about them, and there's something they have in common that I think might be a theme here. Which one of those were a major production company?
None of them really.
Exactly. These
A24, Neon,
these are all they're not major.
Blumhouse.
They're not major production companies, and I think that's part of it because the major production companies look to do stuff formulaic. They want to do the same stuff over and over again.
Also, there's another
Well,
thing.
Smile was Paramount.
Okay.
There's also another reason. I was reading something on social media at one point, and they were like one of the basically they had a pretty good theory on why women are very fond of horror movies. All the female protagonists are characters that are proven right even after everybody else in her life tells her to calm down. She's overreacting.
And there's another thing as well.
The woman is always correct.
If
She should have been worried.
there's another thing as well. Comedies work well when people are in good moods. Horror works well when things are dire. Look around you, people.
Things been dire for a while.
Exactly.
But no, you might be onto something with that. But if you look, if you look, because these movies, like these directors and these writers, are putting out just banger after banger after banger, like Weapons. Like it was like one of the most satisfying movies at the ending. It was crazy as fuck, but you're like, yeah, it works.
Yeah.
With Obsession, and I hate to bring up Obsession again, but holy shit, this movie's really good. I recommend it to everybody,
Don't make me get a one wish willow and ask that you not ask to talk about this movie again.
dude. It like the way that they told the story and the things that happened in the movie were just brilliantly executed. Smile, another one. Like when you see the person smile, you're fucked.
So my theory in all this is get ready in the next year or so for Hollywood, the bigger producers, to send out a glut of these type of movies. Why?
Oh, you're not wrong.
Because these are working. And what's going to happen? Much like with the superhero genre, the market will get saturated and there'll be a bunch of crap out there and these movies won't work. This happens almost all the time. It's just get. I know you're saying there's banger to banger. Get ready for the stuff to start. Get ready for the crap to start flooding in.
Like even like what was it? Was it the movie Whale Fall? Like that looks good. The movie where the guy gets eaten by a fucking. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Didn't that guy come out and say, "Oh, this is 100% scientifically accurate"?
I mean, I don't know.
You know, someone said that the last time. Human Centipede.
Yeah, the less said about those bullshit movies, the better. I still am mad that those exist. Because what the fuck was that supposed to be?
That was an indie experimental film. Wasn't it?
Whale falls in that movie about Roseanne Barr tripping.
I wish. Her fun on a flight of stairs with him.
Human Centipede. What'd you think about filming the movie?
Could you untake my mouth from this guy's It was like crazy how that movie.
Why are you feeding that guy in the front lettuce?
Because like I think I the girl. Wasn't it the girl in the middle that lived too? And it's
Yeah, that's the worst.
like the girl in the middle was like the girl in the front died, the guy in the back died.
No, the guy was in the front.
The guy in the
They
front
both
died, the
The
girl
one
in
guy
the
in the middle
back
is still
died.
alive.
So the girl in the middle's alive at the end of the movie. You're like,
Why are you feeding us Taylor Farms? All right, you know what? Let me jump on this real quick here. I gotta say something about that too.
As they said in Clerks 2, you never go ass to mouth.
Oh my god. Let me just say something real quick about that. FDA, we have the proof that this is an outbreak from Taylor Farms. Taylor Farms goes to the White House. We were wrong. Sorry.
yeah.
Does anyone believe it's bullshit?
No, of course not.
Does anyone believe it's bullshit?
I'm never eating Taylor Farms ever the fuck again.
Big business and the American government have declared war on the American people.
Chris, I hate to say it, you may eat it and not know. I'm being serious. You may eat it and not know.
That will require me to eat vegetables, and that's not something I do.
The fuck are you eating? You didn't eat fruit a couple weeks ago, and now you're not eating vegetables?
It's the only way to be safe, dude.
My God, you're gonna have Elvis's colon here soon.
No, I eat like
Literally shitting a brick.
I drink the green drink. The green the fucking naked drinks. I drink those to get like vegetables and stuff.
What, Ecto Cooler? What the fuck?
No, Surge.
No, the naked fucking fruit drinks that have all the stuff in it. It's got like
Sure.
it's made with like green leafy things in it. You know? That's
You're
why I
not
get my
helping your
vegetables.
case.
I'm not what case?
This
I'm
is a
gonna make
dietary
case.
drink. It's all Taylor Farm lettuce in this smoothie.
Yeah, I'll do like a smoothie with that shit, with like the powder, and I'll do that. I will never eat like Taylor Farms or lettuce. I don't even eat like salad, so I don't know.
This segment brought to you by the Beige Gourmet.
I don't eat.
I kind of like salad for the wrong reasons.
Like I'll eat a spinach salad.
All I know is that this parasite's giving new meaning to the term salad shooter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I don't like lettuce anyway because it doesn't taste like anything.
I don't know.
Like if I had to
Lettuce
eat a
is
leafy
like-
green thing, it is to taste should taste like something.
Lettuce is like a base. You know, it's
What?
for the salad. You know, it's basically like drywall, and then you put stuff on top of it.
Lettuce on a
There's a great way to equate lettuce. Drywall.
lettuce
Let me get that in my fucking stomach.
lettuce on a burger gives the burger a texture contrast. You know, you've got the meat crunch, the crisp of the lettuce, the bun. It adds a little.
Your crunchy shit away from my fucking burger. I don't want your salad on my burger. Keep your fucking lettuce, your fucking tomato, and your fucking onions. Just give me the fucking burger and a bun.
What are you, 12?
Fuck that. Just give me the fucking burger. Keep the fucking bread too. I don't really eat that either. Just give me the burger.
You get any cheese? You're just eating a hockey puck of
No,
meat.
give this man cheese and you only
Give me a burger and a knife and a fork, and I'm good. I'll eat it like a steak.
What's your go-to when you get a burger, Rick?
My go-to toppings:
Yeah.
bacon cheeseburger, ketchup, mustard, pickle, lettuce.
See, I think bacon on a burger. I like bacon, but not on a burger. It's kind of like a hat on a hat.
Bacon on a burger is so good. Bro.
Bacon on a burger is perfect.
I'd rather go bacon on pizza.
For me, I'll do like
This is good,
bacon,
too.
mushrooms, Maybe like a fried egg.
That's always good. Like if I'm going to like Five Guys, I would probably get ketchup, mustard, mayo, lettuce, pickle, raw green pepper,
You
and
take
cheese.
do you take a second mortgage out when you go to Five Guys at this point? Good God,
I
they got
know,
expensive.
I don't go that often. I'm trying to avoid that stuff. But like I'll maybe get like a burger like every couple of weeks now.
I I made smash.
After a while, it's just like you go without for a while. It's like I need one like today.
I know we're now on the food topic here. So the last time we got together, they got to sample some of the pulled pork barbecue I had made for the 4th of July.
Oh, dude, that was so good.
Unfortunately, you guys didn't get a chance to have the poor man's burnt ends I made last weekend, which were meat candy. Amazingly good.
What'd you use for the beef? For
Chuck
the
roast.
Chuck roast?
Chuck roast, smoked for 8 hours, and then tossed in a mix of brown sugar, barbecue sauce, back on the smoker for an hour, and then top it a little more barbecue sauce and brown sugar, and then served. The rub was a salt pepper garlic rub.
There's something I need to do. Because you can do like a chuck roast brisket
Yeah.
if you don't have the money to get actual brisket, which is understandable because brisket's
Actually, you know what's
expensive.
funny at this point? Brisket's cheaper than chuck roast per pound.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's shocking.
Yeah. Chuck roast is actually more expensive than brisket now,
It's like right now, chicken breasts are cheaper than chicken thighs.
which is odd.
Well, you know what happened? You remember back years ago, chicken breasts were the thing?
Yeah. Now
Now,
chicken thighs.
chicken thighs because people realize what I've known for years. The flavors in the thigh
Dark meats get more flavors.
got more flavor and it's juicier.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can, if you overcook a chicken breast, it becomes dry.
Yes.
Ah,
It's hard. It's hard to dry out a chicken thigh.
yeah, you have to charcoal that bitch.
I'm just glad that they haven't that pork shoulders prices are still reasonable. I can still make pulled pork anytime I want because the price of that really hasn't gone up. Thank goodness. Unlike everything else.
So tell you what, man, I am gonna get a pork shoulder when I can, and I'm making a big ass Kahlua pig, and I will bring it over.
Nice.
Nice.
I got the Instant Pot's big enough. All I got to do is get a pork shoulder, some liquid smoke, some rock salt, or like Hawaiian rock salt,
Okay.
a little bit of water, put it in, slow cook it for like 4 hours, or put it in the Instant Pot for 4 hours.
How big of a pork shoulder do you need?
I don't know. It doesn't need to be I've got like the Instant Pot you gave me, so
Okay. Okay.
it's like that size.
Okay.
But yeah, I can do that easy.
All right.
If I can do that, I don't. But I also need to buy like the liquid smoke and
Right. I get that.
the
Get that.
rock salt.
Before we start talking 100% about food, is there anything else we wanted to cover today that we didn't get a chance to talk about yet?
I think we get. I think we hear everything. Actually, we're getting. I think we're getting near our time here. Unfortunately, we've been chatting here for the last hour and a half, and hopefully, you guys are still awake.
I guess we'll have to talk about our Congress trying to combine our military with Israel's another time.
Oh wait, no,
Oh.
we need to talk
All
about.
right, we'll be here another hour.
We need to talk about that. That's big. What the fuck?
Yeah, really.
They're doing what now?
Yeah, Al Jazeera. Republicans in the United States House of Representatives have narrowly passed a massive 1.15 trillion military dollar spending package, despite concerns from Democratic lawmakers over price tag and enhanced military technology collaboration with Israel.
Oh,
Basically, we're combining. We would combine supply chains and I don't know, connecting our military to anybody is not, you know,
isn't that illegal?
yeah, we would, even like tying our military that tightly to a foreign body, isn't that kind of
No.
against what we want
Now
like
I know
going
that.
back decades?
Now I know that we train, or there's a training thing where we learn stuff like from the IDF, like self-defense techniques. Like they learn ours and we learn theirs. So there's like give and take, but that's a little bit different. If this
There's
we're
still
talking
a
about fun,
there's still a disconnect.
yeah, this is linking us with their military. And I don't. That does not need to be a fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't care what country it is.
Right. If this were like Botswana, I'd be against it. If it were like Australia, I'd be against it. If it were Britain, I'd be against it. For Ireland, I'd be against it. But this is not good because it leads down the road to possibly having, like, if they called for it, could they call their military into our country to enforce shit?
No, no. I'm reading more about it right
All
now.
right.
It's not. It will not mean that their military can come to our country at any time to do anything they want.
Oh, good, because
It's
that,
more. It's becoming. From what I read, it's more Israel's less of an aid recipient than a trade partner when it comes to the military.
yeah, that's still not good.
Oh, I'm not saying it's good.
That's still bad.
Considering what we've heard about the Israeli government and their ties to Epstein, I'm wondering how many people have dirt in the U.S. Congress have dirt on them right now, and that's why they're not releasing the Epstein files.
Yeah, we don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm not anti-Semitic by any stretch of the imagination, but there's a difference between, you know, the Israeli people and the Israeli government.
I'll put it this way. I love my Israeli brothers and sisters out there. I love my Jewish brothers and sisters out there.
Here, here.
The Israeli government can suck my balls. There. I hope that clears that up clearly on how I stand where I stand about Israel and the Jewish community versus the Israeli government. Mostly Netanyahu. And you will find me dead somewhere now because I said that. Because Mossad will take me out with like a drone at some point in the next like week.
So this might actually be the last Fool's Gold podcast.
So if you find me dead somewhere, I did not kill myself. It was not a suicide.
Christ.
I'm putting that out there.
Oh God.
And yeah, and everybody knows I've been going through shit, but I would not kill
All three
myself.
of us are going to turn up dead in the next few weeks, and it's just going to be somebody else's conspiracy podcast.
Yeah,
Oh, wonderful.
I did not take my life. I was murdered. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about was
Or I'm at a black site. I did not just vanish.
the other thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that it appears that Paramount Skydance has halted temporarily the Warner Brothers merger till next June.
It's still gonna fucking happen, so it doesn't fucking matter.
I don't know. The longer
It's still gonna
the
happen.
longer we get roadblocks, the more I'm hopeful.
The more states that are joining in the lawsuit, it may drag this out longer and longer to the point that Paramount backs out. That possibility's out there.
Paramount's not gonna back out. And if they do, then what? Netflix comes back in?
Well, the crazy
They do the
thing.
whole dance over again?
Well, if you look historically, I mean, Warner Brothers has been a prize pig that a bunch of people have fought over for a long ass time.
Disney swoops in.
No, seriously, I've done corporate monopolies and the way that the way that they've panned out over the past several decades is a hobby of mine. Um, yeah, basically, Warner Brothers has almost been purchased a number of times by a number of different parties.
Yeah. The mouse comes in and swipes it and buys it. Batman, Superman, guess what, bitches? You're part of Marvel now. Sentry, get the fuck gone, bro. We don't need you no more. We got the real Superman. Oh, shit.
I don't know. One of these
Oh, shit.
one of these days we're going to have to do a podcast where I go down, the list of corporate entities that own the media in this country. Basically, 5 companies run just about everything, and if Paramount Skydance buys Warner Brothers Discovery, it will be 4. And it has never been 4 before. And then after that, it's just a matter of time before the Ellisons try and buy Disney or Comcast or
They
both.
ain't got the money to buy Disney.
All they got to do is fuck up a few more Marvel movies and Star Wars movies, and yeah, they could be vulnerable.
Ain't no more Star Wars movies probably happening because the last one didn't do well. And as far as Marvel goes, we about to be back up.
I want it to bomb. Let it die.
We about to be back up.
We have had 36 superhero movies in the last 18 months. Let it stop for a while.
We about to be back up. Because
36
the man is
In a row, yes.
coming.
in a row? No, it's 37.
I know.
Right.
The man is coming in a couple weeks. And my boy Spidey.
Next week.
Next week, my boy Spidey's swinging into theaters.
Does that mean if the Odyssey is still doing really well, that means Tom Holland will be in like
The
the
two biggest movies in the country.
yeah.
Yes.
Man, I can't believe the Odyssey's
Oh,
no
and
longer number.
Zendaya.
I can't believe Odyssey's not number one anymore. Well, what's number one? Spider-Man.
Yeah, Zendaya and Tom Holland, the couple, the lovely couple they are going to be in the two biggest movies in the world.
Yeah,
next week.
America's power couple right now.
And then in December, the man shows up.
Becky Lynch?
No, Dr. fucking Doom. And everybody's about to get that work on them, son.
Please let the
Don't work. You don't know.
Marvel
If
better
you
hope
don't-
that this doesn't.
If
bomb.
this movie, I'm saying it right now, Chris. If, and I'm going to say it won't. If this movie does not do well as expected, that's it. That's it. We're
They
done.
about to make $1 billion opening weekend, bro.
No, they won't.
Is it
no,
weird
this
I
movie?
mean, I can make $1 billion.
No, if this movie does not do as well as projected, that's it.
Is it
it's
wrong?
gonna.
Is it wrong that the movie I'm most excited about seeing this summer is Coyote versus Acme?
Yes. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I want David Ellison to just marinate in the fact that that movie does well, and he tried to bury it for a tax write-off. I want to rub it in his little
David
face.
Ellison wasn't in charge of Warner Brothers.
No, not David Ellison.
That was Zaslav.
Yeah, David Zaslav.
But yeah.
Oh, they're both Davids. I just realized that.
But yeah. Marvel
Yeah,
about
David
to be back.
Zaslav outside of American government, he's the one I'm most angry at right
I
now.
know there are some people that think Avengers Doomsday is not going to make money. That trailer, it's going to make money. And I don't want them to do another trailer. Don't show another fucking thing about this movie. Make people wait to see what happens. That's all we need to get. Don't give us another snippet of this fucking movie. Seeing Thor come down with Stormbreaker and Doom should be like, nah, bitch, you gotta come with more than that, son. Do you not realize who you're dealing with?
David Zaslav, the guy from Warner, the CEO of Warner Brothers, who's like, they're making a Batman cartoon. We can't have that. Just give it to Amazon.
But yeah,
The man let a Batman cartoon go to a competitor. How incompetent can you get?
Yeah. These movies are nice. Yeah. Whatever. More importantly, in January of 2027, the next expansion of Final Fantasy XIV, Evercold, comes out. That, my friends, is what I'm waiting for.
Cape Crusaders next week, baby.
I mean, the Final Fantasy thing's cool if you like RPGs
Yes.
and Final Fantasy, which I haven't played one since 7. Fuck that train graveyard. Fuck it. In its bald head shit ass. I hate that fucking game.
I haven't been a video game guy in a while.
I am waiting for the day I can pre-order this one.
I'm still gotta get a game for my PlayStation.
I'll be honest with you. I'm still haven't gotten to the most recent expansion that came out in 2021 because when I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, I'm like ADD on crack. It's like, oh, let me get this. Oh, squirrel! I can do some crafting right now. That's what. Matter of fact, earlier when you came to pick me up, I was playing that. Like, oh crap! I gotta stop. I'm doing. All right.
Right when you guys pulled up, I forgot we were going for lunch, and I had just made jambalaya.
Ooh.
Should have brought it.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah, we had Zaxby's though. That was good.
Yeah.
Zaxby's
pretty fucking good.
point. Was on point. I must
Shout out to Zaxby's over by Golden Ring. That motherfucker.
Zaxby's
on point.
It's good.
It's on point.
It's way better than
of the chicken wars.
It's better than Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's sucks.
They are some bullshit. The fries are soggy as fuck. The chicken is just salty and has no flavor other than salt. which if you like salt, then you're probably happy with it.
And they have one sauce.
And the sauce,
One sauce.
not, it's alright. But it's
Chicken
not
places need to get off that one sauce thing. You ought to have a variety of dipping options.
I will tell you what place I like chicken wise, Dave's Hot Chicken.
yes.
Dave's is good, but after a while, you kind of get sick of that
The burn.
the red dust on everything.
But
It's good at first, but you wouldn't want to eat like two
no,
plates
not
of
every
it.
day. You don't
every
want to do
day,
it every day.
but once in a blue moon, it's not bad.
Like when I was living in Colorado, I would get like Dave's like every payday. I would be like, I feel like Dave's tonight. Because nobody would take my lunch with me from home.
It's kind of crazy how everyone turned from burgers to chicken, and now we've just like
Though I will also admit, like the best burger place out there that I had, Whataburger. So good.
I've heard that place is good.
if I ever get out to
Fucking-
Texas, I'll try it.
Like, dude, I want to go back to Colorado at some point. Not just to see my wife and my stepson and my other cats.
Get the rest of your stuff.
No, well, yeah, that too. But also,
Road trip.
no, real talk. And I don't say this much. I don't talk about my marriage too much, but I do miss my wife. I miss her being around. I miss my stepson, and I miss my other cats. I love them still, and I miss them. And I wish that things weren't so crazy to where like I moved back here and everything had fallen apart.
You know, it's been over a year. The minute you get back over there, you're gonna have to readjust to the air pressure.
I'm not going to be walking anywhere like I did the last time. I'm staying in the house. Fuck that. I'm gonna stay in the house. I'm gonna let Pepper and Cookie be my other cats. Like just be around.
Climb
Daddy
all
for a
over your
bit.
prone, hyperventilating form.
Yes.
Gnawing at his face.
Well, Cookie will like lie on my lap because she'll be happy to see Daddy, and then Pepper will like be like standoffish for like a minute to come over. But and Kyle be happy to see me. I'm gonna give that kid like the biggest fucking hug.
The minute you said that your cat's named Pepper, I was picturing the Butthole Surfer song.
Well, we named her Pepper because she got she's a black cat, like a tortoiseshell that's mostly black, but she had these white specks that look like pepper flakes in her face.
All right.
And then Cookie, she's multicolored, so we named her Cookie because her Norse grandmother made like this 7-layer cookie thing.
Cookie.
And I named Nori because of her for whatever reason we wanted to keep the food name thing going. But I had this weird thing where
This
I was like,
kitty's good enough to eat.
because I moved and I'm like, I'm embracing my love of Japanese stuff again. So like, because I bought some kimonos.
What?
I have like a kimono and pants like houseware set at home, and
You have your fan?
no, I don't have a fan, but I do have another wooden sword I got, and it's lighter because they don't make it out of that wood anymore, which sucks because something breaks in and that thing will fucking break on their fucking skull. But
Jesus.
I got and so I named Nori after those little seaweed snacks,
Right.
and I was gonna name Yurei Mochi after
Yeah,
the
mochi.
mochi,
Yeah.
the ice cream stuff. But he hid for 2 months and only came out periodically. And I was like, he's like a fucking ghost. So I looked up the word for ghost in Japanese. It's like, there, that's your name now. And now he likes it.
Okay. All right. I do think at this point now we are going to be wrapping up for the day. And
Yeah.
before we go, I'll hit off all of the plugs if I can remember. Number one, Joe Davis, agletsAreSinister.com for a educational and academic look at all things pop culture. We have Chris Matthews, who does, if we get it all right here, the Minorities Report, which goes live at 8 o'clock on Saturday nights. He does a show with Rich Dow, the Bucks and O Show, which is now Thursdays at 7:30. He has his own YouTube channel. Are you doing anything else now? Full time?
No.
Ask him
but
tomorrow.
I don't know, but I think Rams fan liked to have me on and wants to have me on again at some point.
Okay,
some
he
point.
might be on another show,
So
but
that'll probably happen again.
he'll have more shows. Myself, I have nothing, which is I have this. This is what I do.
Yeah, ask again next week. Chris will be on another 5 shows.
Probably will be. Anyway, for everyone here, this is the Full Goals Podcast. The Fool's Goal Podcast.
Hold on. Before we do that, shout out to our podcast brothers and sisters real quick. Spitball Media, The Drew Yard Experience, Real Bites, The Bayou Geeks, X and O's of Life, The Garden of Thought. I'm going to forget anybody. Soup du Jour, Rams fan show. Soup du Jour. Wrestling Soup. I think I've covered everybody out there that I want to plug or shout out or hype up. Oh, the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show. Rest in peace, forever, Kev. And now we're good.
All right, this has been the Fool's Gold Podcast. The Fool's Gold Podcast is a Peaches and Popsicles production.